What's up, squad? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Let me know if you are ready. Put your aliens in the chat and we will get started in just a few moments.
Get ready, because you about to be an ATLien.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. Straight from the ATLien live. All of the above is here. What's up, squad? Hey, y'all. Look, we got new members in here. We got all kind of stuff going on in here. Shout out to my mods in the building. I see C. Patterson in here early. I see y'all. Where's my chat, Lord? Where's the chat? Oh, there it is. Okay. There they go. Okay. I was about to get mad. I'm like, if I can't see the chat, what kind of show is it? We can't go to Bella No Chat. Where can we go? You excited for this interview? I am too, child. I just hope it's not going to be no technical difficulties, child, because you know how I go. You know how I go. Every time I try to get somebody on here, child, they can't click the link. They don't know what to do. I don't know. I sent the link and we're going to figure it out from there. But first, y'all saw the thumbnail. It's this interview, this live is about Tameka Foster, formerly Tameka Raymond. She has a memoir out where allegedly, she is telling a lot about, her history and things that have gone on in her life. And, a lot of people are interested to hear her side of the story because nobody ever really hears from Tameka. They hear from Usher, they hear from, his team, they hear from everybody, but she is the one who has, faced the brunt of public scrutiny from the beginning to the end. She was the world's most hated because she snagged, the biggest superstar at the time. You know what I'm saying? So there is that. Oh, she's spilling tea. I don't know. But we gonna look. We gonna pay attention. Y'all come on in. Look, YouTube is not really feeling me this week. They didn't even send out no notifications, and it ain't even showing up in the search or whatever. But those of you who are here, please go ahead and like my video, please, and thank you. Now, as far as Miss Foster Raymond is concerned, she's been in the news a lot these past couple of weeks. She's been in Essence and look, the Jasmine brand, and now she over here on Straight from the A. She's talking about, Essence actually said that she knows the chronic pain of heartbreak far too well. As you know, her son Kyle actually passed away at 11 years old, who was, Usher's stepson. And I can recall the stuff that was going on there. It was all in the news. It was all Usher's stepson. But nobody, seemed to pay attention that it was Tameka's son, and she was going through a lot at the time in the midst of, her custody battle with the former superstar. So there's that. But before we get into the interview, I want to check out the teaser for this here memoir. She done jotted some things down. Yeah, it's interesting. It's a lot. It's too clear. Oh my God, y'all can see my pimples, Lord. I don't want it that clear. Let me go blur it up a little bit. Well, hold on. Let me show you this teaser for this memoir. Shout out to Tameka Foster Raymond. Here she is. Hold on. We're going to listen to
it. Growing up in Oakland, who knew that my life would take the turn that it would? By 19, I was pregnant with a child and had no father. I had to just put my head down, focus, and build a career to provide for myself and my child. My career in fashion took off. Sought after, I worked with both groundbreaking and legendary talent. I was considered to be one of the best. This put me in the entertainment industry's most elite crowds. This was all before the age of 25. Life was good. By 29, I was engaged and married on New Year's Day. That didn't quite work out as planned. Hey, we were young. Divorced and remarried in the same year, I felt like a princess. I was living the dream. I felt on top of the world.
The rest of my life, to be the greatest husband ever to you.
That's what he said.
Until it began to spiral. Shit got real.
Tameka Foster is a celebrity fashion stylist, designer, author, and mom. And now for the first time, she's opening up about the medical crisis that nearly took her life.
I nearly died. In fact, I flatlined for a brief period. Just when I thought life couldn't get any worse, by 39, I was divorced yet again. And then the unimaginable happened.
This summer, in the midst of Usher and his ex-wife Tameka's heated custody battle, Kyle Glover, Tameka's 11-year-old son with ex-husband television executive Ryan Glover, was accidentally hit by a jet ski. After 15 days on life support, Kyle's heart stopped.
I found myself in the darkest place, yet here I was in the midst of one of the hardest battles of my life. And it just didn't stop there.
CPR on him. Yes, they doing CPR on him now.
I lost my mother in June of 2015. I was at ground zero emotionally. I had to keep up appearances, right? Sometimes the loneliest people are in the most crowded rooms. So I decided to go on my own self-love journey. I began to travel. It helped me to see how other societies coped and dealt with devastating heartbreak and loss. Here I stand to finally tell my side of the story. Unfiltered and unapologetic. A story of survival and perseverance. You think you know the story, but you don't even know the half.
Well, y'all see her book, Here I Stand, Here I Stand. It's on shelves now. She put her whole life in a book. It's a lot that y'all don't know. It's a lot that you do know. We've talked about it on the blogs for dang near a decade, because I remember writing about Tameka and Usher, before they got married and their whirlwind love affair and everything that was going on. And it's a lot to bear. Let me see if she in here yet. Hold on. Is she in here? No, she's not in here. Tameka, you better call in, girl. Where you at, girl? Where you at? Here we go. Hold on. Oh, I hate these live interviews, child. Nobody ever be on time. It's tearing you up. It's sad though. Because you know the history of Lake Lanier. You know the situation that happened with her son. It was a boating accident. He was on life support for several weeks. And he said, did I read the book? Not yet, but I plan to. Tameka has been through a lot. She has, and she's been through a lot. Look, with me and Tameka have a history, just like Usher and Tameka have a history, but our history came kind of full circle in that, she used to get mad at me about a lot of the things that I wrote. And I can admit that was a little harsh. I was a little harsh. And, we eventually talked it out and, made amends. And I can honestly say that, I think that she's somewhat of an ally, a friend of the site now. She is. You said you got an advanced copy. Not yet, but I'm sure I will. Tameka, where are you, girl? Hold on. I'm gonna give her 5 minutes. Y'all give me some questions you want to ask Tameka. Put them in the chat as you come in. I'm sure she's looking at the clock like I'm looking at the clock. We've been on 10 minutes. I told her to call in at 15. Where you at, girl? It didn't take me that long. Hold on. Let me put this in here. He said it's interesting. She named the book after one of Usher's albums. Here I Stand. She got 3 minutes and we're going on to the next topic. Oh, y'all so petty. I just sent the link again. You don't have a question, only best wishes. Well, I have some questions because I want to know why now. I want to know what's in the book. I want to know, what does she hope to tell us? What does she hope to change in the writing of this memoir? I got a whole bunch of questions. Tameka need to come on in the room, girl. Come on in the room. Your heart goes out to her. My soul weeps for her. Yes. I mean, she was a mother who lost a child. And then in the midst of losing a child, she went through a lengthy custody battle, a very public custody battle. Despite all of that, she persevered. And, now she's back doing what she's doing. You got questions. What are your questions, Jazzy Bill? You wasn't interested in Tameka until the video. Now I'm intrigued. I will buy the book. I have to admit that video did kind of put some things in perspective, and especially hearing them in her voice. Y'all know she's called in before. We actually sat down probably at the beginning of the pandemic and had a lengthy conversation. Let me see. Are her and Usher friends? Okay. I want to know what her new business ventures are. Okay. I hope you guys aren't messy. Who you talking about? Me? I'm never messy. What are you talking about? She will talk about her trauma. You want to read the book. Yes, the book is available now. Where is Tameka Foster? OMG. Oh, she said 5 minutes. Okay. I'm going to give her 5 minutes. Y'all, who got the timer rolling? Who has the timer rolling? You said the messy chat. Sorry, we could have been in here talking about Portia. And Portia, look, y'all want to talk about Portia while we waiting on Tameka? I should have talked about her first anyway. You came late. Thank you so much. She put her face up. She get her wig straight. Is that what she doing? 10:20. That's what. It's a tough crowd. Y'all need to get her a little warning. It's a tough crowd. Did Portia get fired? I don't think she got fired. I do feel like, she was trolling y'all when she kept talking about, her time has passed and it's time for her to move on. And everybody automatically assumed that she was talking about the housewives. But let's go ahead and talk about Portia till we talk about Tameka. Do you want to continue talking about Tameka? Let me finish reading this chat. Back then, no one wanted her story because Usher was on top. Timing is everything. This is her time, okay? And I don't even think it's so much about Usher at this point. I think it's about her wanting to get her story out because, they went through court. He had the press's ear. Whose ear did she have? Absolutely, positively nobody. And I was a witness to some of it. Like when they was in the court for that custody battle, I was there. And that's what kind of changed my mind too, because I saw how TMZ was, screwing up a lot of the story, and kind of putting it towards, catering to Usher in their storytelling. But here we go. He made so many songs about her. Were they about her? Were they really about her? I don't know. Why y'all so mean? Anybody can call in. Stop doing that. I like my regulars and I love the newbies too. I would like to hear from some newbies. Y'all be acting like y'all scared to call in for something. I don't get it. She wants to tell her story. Let her be great. Okay. 3 minutes. Y'all got this timer rolling. Okay. 3 minutes. We're going to move on to the next topic, honey. We're going to move on to the next topic. We not gonna see. This is not about him. We're not gonna drag him today, even though we could. Everybody has a story, and they have the right to tell when they feel ready to. Okay. Mm-hmm. I am scared to call in. Don't be scared, Sierra content. Don't be scared. The way Black people were dragging her after her son was hurt was sad. Yeah, it really was. Which, in her video, she said that she wanted to take time off. She took time to travel, eat, pray, love, as they say. And, she got her happy back. Or at least she's trying if she hasn't already. I would like to know what her and Usher's relationship is like. Okay. Don't be scared. Why they scared, Afia? I don't know. I'm scared right now because the person who's supposed to be here ain't here. She dies out. Ooh. Where's my water? Lord, where is my water? Okay. Just saw Usher. He is a real dude. He like older women with kids. How you know what he like? How you know what he like? Oh God. Those are the questions that you're asking tonight? Really? Oh my God. Okay, hey, shout out to my Facebook. I see y'all strolling on in here too. It's 909 in here, including Facebook, YouTube. We're gonna get into a lot of things tonight, honey. We just getting a slow start. You know how we do. Should not drag neither. They both lost a child. Okay. Well, he lost a stepchild. She lost a biological child. I feel like it's different, but yes, I agree. I can agree with that. Those are the questions that you want to ask. Okay. 2 minutes, Tameka. 2 minutes. No, we don't want to ask about that. No, we're trying to ask questions about Tameka and her situation and her happy. Look, let's read the Essence article and see what they was talking about since she taking her time, honey. One of the things she talked about in Essence was losing her son. She also talked about healing and her healing process. They have some very nice pictures in the Essence article. Hold on, let me put these up here for y'all to see while I'm waiting. That's a very nice picture, Miss Foster Raymond. Okay. What else did she discuss? They said back then your personal life was often talked about negatively in the media and in the comments on blogs and news websites. How did you block out the noise and fortify yourself along with your healing journey? That's a good question. I may need to ask that question myself. Okay. Look, I ain't gonna get into I don't want to get in too deep with their article. I got some questions of my own, and she need to hurry up because I'm not trying to do this. Shout out to oh look, there got her son Ryan. Oh, that's so adorable. Anywho, let me see what y'all saying in this chat. Hey, he is doing well in Vegas. He went for Tameka. Okay, very important major cloth talk. Y'all starting early. Who's starting early? The chat, the chat has no chill, absolutely none. Got me sitting up here talking to the chat, honey. Let me delete this. Okay, I'm deleting you and blocking you. Okay. I'm not dragging Usher, but the truth is the truth. No one wanted to believe her or hear her back in the day. She has a strong personality. God is so good. I am so happy she is being restored. Okay, Diamond. Okay. Sierra Content said Tameka style Queen Sierra for the goodies era. Please ask about how that came about. Okay, Sierra Content. We got to keep that in our mental Rolodex, how it came about, how her history with styling the greats came about. That's a good question. Any regrets doing the reality show? That's right. She was on Atlanta Exes. That's right. Okay, we done reached 1,000 people in here. Come on in. Like this video, please and thank you. I guess I'll play her video one more time and give her a few more minutes to get in here. For those late birds that came in here, we're gonna watch this video and hopefully Miss Foster Raymond will appear. Hold on.
Growing up in Oakland, who knew that my life would take the turn that it would? By 19, I was pregnant with a child and had no father. I had to just put my head down, focus, and build a career to provide for myself and my child. My career in fashion took off. Sought after, I worked with both groundbreaking and legendary talent. I was considered to be one of the best. This put me in the entertainment industry's most elite crowds. This was all before the age of 25. Life was good. By 29, I was engaged and married on New Year's Day. That didn't quite work out as planned. Hey, we were young. Divorced and remarried in the same year, I felt like a princess. I was living the dream. I felt on top of the world.
The rest of my life to be the greatest husband ever to you.
That's what he said.
Until it began to spiral. Shit got real.
Tameka Foster is a celebrity fashion stylist, designer, author, and mom. And now for the first time, she's opening up about the medical crisis that nearly took her life.
I nearly died. In fact, I flatlined for a brief period. Just when I thought life couldn't get any worse, by 39, I was divorced yet again. And then the unimaginable happened.
This summer, in the midst of Usher and his ex-wife Tameka's heated custody battle, Kyle Glover, Tameka's 11-year-old son with ex-husband television executive Ryan Glover, was accidentally hit by a jet ski. After 15 days on life support, Kyle's heart stopped.
I found myself in the darkest place, yet here I was in the midst of one of the hardest battles of my life. And it just didn't stop there.
CPR on him. Yes, they doing CPR on him now.
I lost my mother in June of 2015. I was at ground zero emotionally. I had to keep up appearances, right? Sometimes the loneliest people are in the most crowded rooms. So I decided to go on my own self-love journey. I began to travel. It helped me to see how other societies coped and dealt with devastating heartbreak and loss. Here I stand to finally tell my side of the story. Unfiltered and unapologetic. A story of survival and perseverance. You think you know the story, but you don't even know the half.
All right. Okay. I had to check in, child. I had to check in. Oh, child. Oh, I hope it ain't no drama, Lord. I hope it ain't no drama. But we'll see. You know, she just called me and said here she come. Here she come. But you know, I'm gonna keep talking. I'm gonna keep it going just a little while y'all you said you just woke up. Me too, child. Mm-hmm. She seemed at peace from the video. She does. I think so. Ooh, it's thundering. Click the link to be notified. Okay, well, I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna talk about Portia real quick while we're waiting. Okay, y'all heard about Portia and her Dish Nation situation. Well, I don't know. Some people feel like she got fired. I don't know that she got fired. I think that you know, Portia got a lot of things going on. Portia got the Pursuit of Portia or Pursuing Portia. I don't know what it's called at this point. Pursuing Portia. She's also, you know, got her weddings that she's planning. She's also got the Real Housewives of Atlanta. She's also, you know, allegedly getting married to a rich man. So at this point, why she need all them jobs? Should I be quitting my jobs too? Wouldn't you quit your jobs too if you needed if you had all these jobs? Do you believe Portia got fired? Why do you think she got fired? And who said that? Anywho, I'm gonna read what Portia said. Okay, hold on. Here is what Portia said about her Dish Nation situation. She said, goodbyes are never easy, and this one is especially hard. For the past 8 years, I've worked on one of the most fun, collaborative, exciting, and best produced shows on television. But as I continuously start new chapters in my life, it means I have to close others. So sadly, August 27th will be my last day at Dish Nation. I don't think she got fired. If she got fired, they wouldn't, radio, they don't let you like say goodbye. If you fired, they let you go that day. Cause remember that I quit that bitch story when the girl went off? I'm digressing. But anyway, here's what else Portia said. Since 2013, everybody at Dish has been like family to me. There's a lot of people I've met along this journey that I am incredibly thankful for. Whether it was on air or behind the scenes, they've endlessly supported my career and, more importantly, my happiness. To Fox, thank you for giving me this amazing opportunity, as well as Ricky Smiley for believing in me from the beginning. To the crew, thank you. Yeah, she didn't get fired. Thank you for your patience, your intelligence, and your dedication to putting together a fantastic product day in and day out. To my co-hosts, past and present, thank you so much. It meant the world to me to be a part of this cast of characters. You made me laugh so hard, legit every day, and brought out a side of me that I needed to release. Thank you all for an unforgettable run and almost 10 years of my life. I am eternally grateful for. Keep dishing. Love you. XOXO, pursuing Portia. Then she gave us some video.
Getting the Holy Ghost.
One moment. I need my sexy Cupid Nat. Oh, thank you, honey. Thank you so much. Oh, I was just a little parched.
I wanted to be Gary until today. Portia, stop. You're going to get Gary
My God. Oh, yeah. Well, which one got the final booty? Which one got that grade A Angus booty? Roll tide type of booty. You know what I'm saying? Yeah! Hands on me. Do you want the clothes?
Yeah, I don't think she would do all that. I'm stressing out, getting skinny. Why are you getting skinny? Why? Why quit the steady one? Heck, bravo, Shady. 1 minute you hot, the next minute you out. You got that right. But bravo, giving her more opportunities, and bravo got the biggest bag. Like, why would you leave the biggest bag for the smallest bag? Now, bravo is paying Portia very well, especially on Real Housewives of Atlanta. You can best believe she is not walking out on that gig. Now chat room, I don't know, chat room is a little yang, whatever, it's just whatever. But hold on, you said Portia will eventually figure out she made the wrong move. It's going to cost her, because when grandpa boyfriend is gone, she's gonna be stuck with that reputation. She was asked to bow out gracefully to avoid shame. But if she was asked to bow out gracefully, I wouldn't have wrote no 3 or 4 paragraphs thanking everybody from the producers to the cast to the cameraman to the crew. Bravo probably compensated her to leave Dish. That look, I told y'all I feel like Portia gonna get the center peach. Portia is Big Willie at Bravo right now. I feel like she's probably not Kandi out the spot. Her and Kandi might be neck and neck right now. You think she has something else brewing? Portia ain't done. She does. You never leave the bag. You got that right. All right. Well, listen. She got what? 2 more minutes. She said she's gonna call in. Okay. Well, no, she late. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna try this one more time. Child, is you calling or is you not? Hold on. Let me see what else y'all said. Star Jones did that when she left the View fake voluntarily. Okay. He said go on mute. I didn't say nothing. I went on the phone. I just sent a text. I'm just reading the comments. It never goes well. It never goes well. I should have waited. Okay. Hold on. Listen, I'm just gonna share the link with y'all. And y'all could tell me what y'all listen. I'm over it now. It'll just be open topics, honey. Click the link to call in. You didn't miss a thing, child. You didn't miss a thing. Except that my camera is quite clear today, and I don't have on any glasses. None. Hold on. I know, right, Capricorn? I'm waiting too. So ghetto. But you know, this is what live video is. We are ghetto. We are ghetto. I need some yellow glasses. I don't have yellow. I just have, what color is this? I have green. Close enough. My edges are light. What kind of business is scary Tameka trying to run? Or should I listen? Let me see who's in here.
I got my grandma's phone. I got my grandma's phone. Like I'm back at home, so I just took her phone. Like, are you calling or are you not? Like, people don't have all day. Like, I'm ready to sleep. Like, where do you find these unprofessional people at? Like, are you calling? Who sit up and text back like, oh, give me a minute. Either you call your ass calling or you not. That's all I'm saying. Either she call or she don't. I don't have all day to wait for Miss Foster. So either you calling or you not calling. Now I've been trying.
Great, how you be the first person in?
Like, okay, it's 10:35 and you ain't here yet. You 35 minutes late. That's colorful time. Like, look, is she calling or not? I'm just trying to see what this book is about. I'm not gonna buy it, but I just want to see in order for me to buy it. Like, you know, like, Foster, are you calling or are you not? That's all I wanted to say. I ain't had nothing else to say, but is she calling or is she not? I don't.
Tameka, they is mad at you. You was taking too long.
God.
You was taking too long.
Really?
You talk about fashionably late. This is late. This is ghetto late. This is hood late.
Question. What time? You know, Michelle. Michelle told me 7:30. People, it is 7:36. That is not fair. Be fair.
I said 7:15.
No, you so see how they do. That's the media, y'all.
You said 7:30. I said 7:15.
Okay, we had a misunderstanding. I'm sorry, people on the show, people of the world.
They said you was tardy for the party, honey.
Tardy, but there's a lot going on these days. I'll tell you that much. A lot going on. I'm so sorry. My apologies.
Okay, so you know, Tameka and I have a long sordid history.
Sordid, that's a good word.
When I heard about your memoirs, the first thing I did was what did I ask you? Do you remember?
I don't know what you said. You probably asked, did I mention our history?
Yeah, I said, am I in it?
Oh, you actually are, but not by name. I did not. Yes. Thank you for forgiving me. I got people that are forgiving me. That's what I got to deal with. Thank you for those people.
Wipe your camera off so you can be clear like me.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Got the damn afro sheen on the camera. Is that better? Wait, hold on. Let's see here. Is that better?
Yes, that's a lot better. Wait.
I'm so sorry.
Or you can flip it this way too if you want to.
Oh, I don't know how to do anything.
Do what you want to do.
Okay.
They said you was Lauryn Hill late on out.
And that's my girl. Don't you talk about it.
And you style Lauryn Hill, right?
Yes, we're from the same tribe. Me and Lauren from the late tribe. We'll know.
Okay. Well, at least you showed up. That's all.
No, stop.
See, yeah, yep. There you go.
Okay.
Yep.
Awesome. I'm sorry, you guys. Sorry, everyone on here for being late. I have a lot going on. Obviously I'm releasing a book. I'm doing different interview stuff. My time is overlapping. I'm trying to get so I can set this up nicely. And that's just what's going on.
Well,
the size of it.
Well, let's talk about this memoir a little bit, shall we?
Memoir.
Memoirs. Why now, Tameka? What prompted you to write all of this stuff down now after all these years?
Actually, hold on. I'm trying to get my little kickstand set up here. I've been writing for a while, Michelle. I started writing my book when I first when I started going through my divorce. I started writing it back then, right? Mm-hmm. And then I think my tone was off. I was mad, and I was in a, you're in a defensive mode because you're trying to, I can't believe, you're in that kind of mode. Mm-hmm. And I'm glad I didn't put it out then. I'm glad I didn't just move forward with everything then, because I was my headspace was wrong. Mm-hmm. I put it down for a few years and just, continued living and whatever, and said, okay, I'm not going to write a book. And then my son passed. So then, that was after my whole custody thing. And then my son passed. And then I was like, I'm going to write again, because I want to write to other mothers, people who feel the way I feel, and people who have lost people. And so then I started writing again about being angry about the loss of my son, and not angry at any person, but just mad, Mm-hmm. And then I put it down again because I just get busy with life. And I said, you know what? Nope. You're not going to sulk. You're going to travel. You're going to go live your life, pick up the pieces, keep going. And then the pandemic hit us again, hit us for the first time. And I said, you know what? This is the time. People are dying. People are dying and they never died before. People just dying. No, but I'm serious. It really does. They're being funny. But honestly, it got really, really crazy. And I said, what if I get COVID and I fall off the face of this earth? There is no telling what people, would say. No telling what people's rendition of who I am. Everybody would have to listen to others. My kids would have to listen to other people about me. And I was like, no, we're going to write it down, and we're going to put all of the things that happened and all of my perspectives and how I felt during these different incidents. So no better time than the present. So it's basically 10 years in the making.
Wow. Well, I appreciate, I want to read this book, so I need me a little advanced signed copy.
I need everyone to support it. Do you understand? That's what's
important. No, I'm okay with that. I'm
order
totally
the
okay
book,
with that.
people. Order the book, please.
Now,
order the book.
What can we expect in this Tameka journey? Like, will we learn more about you as a person, or what is it in this book that will surprise us? I mean, you don't have to tell us what the surprise is, but I just want to know generally, like, is there something in it that'll make us see you differently?
The goal wasn't really to make you see me differently, because it is what it is. What you see is what you get. One thing about me, I'm very consistent. So I was never a different person when I grew up in Oakland. And then when I got into fashion and moved to LA, I didn't become some different diva or anything. When I got married, I didn't change. Of course, I'm growing, and I'm learning more, and there's lessons, but I guess this isn't really about the court of public opinion. My book for real is just telling life how it is, and how I've handled and how I've overcome. And I won't say I've completely overcome, but how I've learned to navigate and coexist with my trauma and my pain, because it doesn't go away. It doesn't go away. When you lose a child, you don't one day wake up and be like, okay, I'm better now. No, unless that child comes back. So
let me issue a PSA really quickly. It is a huge thunderstorm that just started. So if I cut off, y'all hear that thunder? Y'all hear that thunder? No, if I cut off or anything, that'll be why. But we gonna keep it moving.
Okay.
Okay, so I know you had a tough time with the blogs. Okay, and that was one of the reasons why I wanted to invite you on, and we could never get our schedule straight because of A, our history, and B, look, our present. Because we still been bumping heads about some other stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So listen, people, Michelle and I had a very, very rough start because, Michelle was doing her job. She's a blogger and, her job is to write the stories. Her job is to, give everybody as y'all call it, the tea. So, and I happen to be the tea. I was the tea literally and figuratively on her blog a lot of times. And, it got bad, and I had PR people that were, trying to defend and say, what are these stories? And why is this salacious stuff coming out? And she was riding Team Atlanta, ATLien.
Look, can we say our fun fact? Can I talk about the history?
Go ahead.
We went to court together because I thought you were
I wasn't there. So I'd like for you.
No, well, you weren't there. Okay, you weren't there. Your attorney was there. And my attorney, who happened to be Phaedra.
Was it? Oh, I didn't even know that. Okay.
Before the Housewives, yeah. And so that was like an interesting situation. Wow. But that's what I mean. Like when you think about all the things that happened back then, the blogs, that I know I was hard on you. I was hard on you because it's easy as a blogger. I'm older and wiser now. You know what I'm saying? But it's easy as a blogger to kind of like compartmentalize and separate
yourself. Take a poll from your people. Sorry to interrupt you. Even though this was very old, we're talking 15 years ago, maybe even, it's about 15 years ago, all this stuff. Don't y'all think she should take some of that old stuff down, that crap about me? She was talking about me like a dirty dog. She talked about me like I was just Lucifer's niece or something.
I was not talking about you.
She talked about me, told me I was just fraudulent. I stole. I was a thief.
I never said you stole nothing. Come on now, Tameka.
You were reciting stories that were on
people said no, I shouldn't take it down. Nope, I shouldn't take it down. No,
because you got a messy following. Y'all messy. Y'all not human. See, y'all don't.
But my thing is, what have I always said to you?
I'm talking about should she take back old stories? I'm not talking about anything. Listen, if I go outside right now and slap somebody or do something, and that's news. Write it down. I did what I did. But if it's something that we've together found out that not really 100% true,
but it was my opinion. I never lied on you.
I'm gonna have to go back. Let me Google myself on y'all go to her site and send me the damn article.
And that's what you got mad. That's what everybody gets mad about.
Take it down. She said, take it down if it's not true. And that's all I'm saying. If it's true, then leave it up.
Okay.
If it's not true,
somebody you just didn't like what I had to say.
And now somebody told me cut the check. And I'm gonna show you supposed to pay me for something. All I'm saying
my point is this. No, Tameka, really, my point is
Simply D said take it down also. Because listen,
if I
don't want somebody to Google me, and that's why I wrote a book. I'm sorry to overtalk you. I know this is your show, but
go ahead. You're the guest. Go ahead.
Here's the thing. This is one thing about me. If you write a book about me, if anyone writes anything about me and it's true, I will sit in my shit and be like, I did it. Or I that's who I was then. Or yep. I'm okay with it. I spill my own tea. You'll get my book. When you buy my book, you're going to read stuff and be like, oh, no, she didn't. Yes, there's things I did. I'm not proud of them, but I own them. I own my faults and my wrongs and my rights and everything else. But what I don't like is if someone wants to do business with me or someone wants to Google my name or my kids. Come on, I got kids, 12, 13, 22, college graduates. My son is doing professional things and graduated from an Ivy League school. I don't want someone that's going to give him a job to Google him or Google who his family or his, anything like that. My kids go to private school. You don't want the school to Google, the parents of these kids, and it's all this salacious stuff like, ooh, and your stuff used to be hardcore. There's 3 or 4 of you guys that used to write a lot of slanted stories. And I'm not saying take it all down and just put an angel halo over my picture. Like shit. There's things I did. I spit in somebody's face, remember?
But Tameka,
I did that.
But did I not make up for it? I sat in court. I came to court.
You did.
And that's my point. All the time that I went through the Kyle's world with you.
It's on the
I
internet.
went through the foundation. I promoted all of that.
I get it, but if you go to page 16,
we've been to Aruba, we've been to Anguilla.
You didn't lend me money. Listen, Michelle has lent me money before. Michelle, I didn't have no money.
Why you gotta spill the tea?
I don't care. I will tell it, honey. I tell it. Yes, Michelle lent me $500, people. She did. I needed it. I was short on. I needed some money for about a week or two, and I gave it back to her. Now I don't owe nobody. You ain't gonna say you ain't gonna read that. I don't owe anybody, but I did. I needed it, and she came in a clutch. So I appreciate that, and you know I hold you dear to my heart. Even though we went through our stuff, the only place we don't see eye to eye is regarding some of the old stuff, just because it messes me up as a brand, and you should want to see your friend go ahead.
But I love you, Tameka, like a sister. But can I tell you why I can't take it down? And it's overall, I can't take it down. If I can't take the bad things I've said about Nene Leakes, about Phaedra, about people.
If it wasn't true.
Well, you keep saying true. I never lied about
if you say I think Tameka Raymond look like Bullwinkle, I look like, that's your opinion. I look like fucking Bullwinkle. I'm okay with those. I'm not okay if it's something about my
I've
character.
never lied, Tameka.
You lied. You lied. You lied like a rug. Now you lied like a. You were lying like a rug about me.
I never lied, Tameka.
I'm solid. Y'all made me look like a gold digger. I was manipulative. I took this young boy and I.
But that's all subjective. That's what I'm saying. Even calling you a gold digger, that's like somebody's opinion. They, like.
Oh, somebody look. T. Brown said, "Move on."
We ain't gonna move on. We listen. We do this offline. You could call me in the middle of the night and be like, "I know I've asked you this 1,000 times before." But no, honestly and truly, I have considered it. But here's why: if I took everything down from the archives, I wouldn't have a site.
I'm not telling you to do it for everybody. We're friends. Like, you ain't friends with everybody. You cool with a couple people. Me and you done traveled across the world. She said the blog said I was a gold digger. That show did. I'm a gold digger. Maybe you could change one of the letters.
But I've written so much other stuff in favor of you, Tameka.
Somebody said
I was like, and not to bring your ex into this or whatever. But when I wrote about the bridesmaid, the tea that I had heard and all that, and Oprah picked up my story, like I am the one who was writing.
You okay? Well,
so I was like, oh, I heard this. Let me write this. Oh, I heard this. Let me write this. Like,
I see. I got it. All right. Well, anyways, people want to know about the book, so we can. They say you marry, which that's what folks say when you marry up. Now that's the truth. If you marry someone. And I don't want to even say married up or down, or I'm not gonna give an opinion on that. But yes, people always call you a gold digger. They don't care how much money you already had in your account. They don't care how much your net worth was, or what property you already owned, or what you may have brought to the equation. You're automatically gonna be called a gold digger if the person has more money. But then on the same token, we teach our kids, or like if we had daughters, oh, don't be mess with that broke joker over there. He broke. But then if she marries him, now she's a gold digger. We can't win as women, Now, if I married a bum on the corner, y'all be like, oh, she married him for his heart, but she married to a bum. Y'all have to pick y'all poison. Just stop talking about damn people. Let people just do what they're gonna do. Everybody gonna go through their ebbs and flows.
So Tameka, how do you find these superstars to marry? I'm just saying, do you just find them at the grocery store?
You ain't like I got a whole bunch of them. Well, where's Idris? Damn it, shit now. Oh, he married. That's right. But no,
well, I mean,
here's the thing. Let me see. How do I explain this? I don't find superstars marry me, which is hence the fact that I'm not married. So that's not true. But when you are, in a different, I guess, tax bracket, right? You make, 6 figures or better. Your circle of friends becomes a little different. You're not hanging with JoJo at the corner store anymore. You now hanging with, people, corporate people, or people in your field. So like people kind of like people, we're all kind of in the same circle, so to speak. And we kind of understand one another's struggles. Like, man, I hate going to that place because of this reason, or I like that. Oh yeah. So then you guys kind of vibe on certain things, and then just friendship and laughing and liking the shop and different interests that we share, you meet people and you fall in love. My first husband was my high school sweetheart. So that's somebody I dated in 10th grade. I definitely wasn't digging for gold then. I had no car. I was walking, child. That was broke. I was in 10th grade. So yeah, that's just somebody from high school.
So was it difficult dating a superstar? Like, I mean, being in the public, being in the blogs, being, a target to some blogs. Did it like help, hurt, hinder you?
It was hard
emotionally.
It was hard for me because I wasn't used to being on that side of the camera. You if you think about it, that's just like if I'll put it for Atlanta, Bankhead. Let's say I was from Bankhead, which is what East Oakland, where I'm from, which is what I would liken it to. If you get a girl from Bankhead, she can be cute and she can have style, but if she gets thrust on a red carpet, she don't know how to smile and pose and suck in and put her shoulders back, and we don't know that shit. I'm from East Oakland. I'm a regular old girl. I'm used to being behind the scenes, like, dressing celebrities and sending them out. Someone fell in love with me. It's a really beautiful and endearing story. And we fell in love with each other. And the rest is history. Obviously, kids and marriage and fights and divorce and everything later. But yeah, I wasn't out.
I say that to ask because, we know about the infamous situation that happened, the plastic surgery in, was it the Dominican?
That's not what happened. See,
okay.
Feeling fake tea again.
Okay, well, that's why I asked the question, Tameka.
Yes, I went to Brazil. My nanny was from Brazil. I took her home to see her children. It was one of her sons, about to be his 13th birthday. I took her back to Brazil. I was angry. I wanted to go. And it was like a girls' trip. Come on, girls. I'm buying us tickets. And while I was there, I said, ooh, I'm about to get me some lipo. And I planned to get liposuction. I visited a doctor, had blood work, the whole nine. And before the doctor came in to actually start my procedure, I went into cardiac arrest. So that's what happened with that whole thing. I didn't have lipo, but I did die. I flatlined on the table. And,
So I asked that question because it just felt like, to me, knowing you and knowing how much of a strong person you are, you know what I mean? Like, when I see you, I see confidence. I see, I don't want to just say too much about you personally, but as far as going there, I just felt like, was that the reason that I'm sorry, I just lost my train of thought with this.
You were gonna say, is that were the pressures of all of the
the pressures of dating a superstar forcing you to go and do these things to yourself.
And you have to also understand, this is where also the language is a little messed up. I was married to one. I wasn't dating anybody. I dated him and then I married him. So when I went to Brazil, I was a married woman, and So I mean, I have to make that distinction, but. Yeah, it was a lot of pressure.
You had just had a child, right? Right around that time.
I had a child 2 months prior, so I didn't give myself a chance to snap back. But that snapback culture is, it's very toxic. It's
right.
You can't.
And that's what I mean by the pressures of the blogs. Constantly scrutinizing you, scrutinizing your body, scrutinizing your looks, scrutinizing all of these things just because of who you were married to. I can imagine that being difficult.
I was definitely raked over the coals. They raked me over the coals. I call it being barbecued. I was barbecued daily. It was definitely a lot of pressure with that. And I was also in my head a lot. You can be in your own head and beating yourself up. And thank goodness we didn't have Instagram back then. Instagram wasn't really a thing. That was the Twitter days. But I can't imagine having IG.
Oh, you used to curse me out on the Twitters.
I cussed out everybody on Twitter.
Me, Sandra Rose.
Let me tell you something. I don't have much of a filter, Michelle. You know this. And most people that have really great filters are full of shit. Those are usually bullshitters. And I'm not a bullshitter. So I say what I feel. I say it with my chest. I don't fear anybody. I'm grown, so I don't have to lie. I don't mince my words. You want to come see me? Come see me. I used to give my address out on Twitter. I'd be like, meet me at my store. We open at 10. I used to be going off. But I'm far removed from all that stuff now. I don't care what nobody says.
So what do you hope the book or the memoir will change? You hope that it'll give people a different perspective, because again, I know you were raked over the coals, but is this your opportunity to tell your truth?
Somewhat, but more importantly, I hope that it helps others to kind of see things from a different perspective. really my book is supposed to be kind of inspirational and be like a learning tool. Yeah, I do give some accounts of my stories and things that happen in my life, and people will be surprised about half of. They need to order. I encourage all your followers to order because it's going to be humorous moments in there. It's going to be stuff that you didn't know. It's going to be, you got pictures in there. There's a lot of stuff in the book, but most importantly, I'm hoping people learn how to remain in a beautiful state. That means no matter what life, delves your way or sends your way, for you to kind of just go back and remain in a positive space. Just, you can either be in a beautiful state or a suffering state. And I don't spend a lot of time suffering. I don't have time for it. Catch flights, not feelings. That's what
let's talk about some positivity.
That's right.
Let's talk about this nonprofit and your reason behind it. And I know what it is, but I just want to hear it from you.
Sure. Kyle's World Foundation. Very important to me. Kyle's World was something. Sorry, I'm hot, you guys. Kyle's World is something that I started when my son Kyle passed away in 2012. I started the foundation in 2013. And initially our mission was to help children that were like Kyle, that loved the arts, like performing, theater, sing, dance, all that good stuff. So we did performing arts camps, you remember. Every summer we did them in Atlanta. But now we've changed our mission. Now we want to gift children with people that do random acts of kindness. You see a kid that's like, you'll see, oh, he's cut all his neighbor's lawn because he's trying to raise money to pay for his mother's chemotherapy. Or he's or kids that do really nice acts, like they stop bullying from other kids and will buy another kid some new shoes or backpack and supplies. Those are the kids I want to reward. I want to say, good job, good job to you. And we want to give scholarships and things like that. So that's what our goal is now.
Okay. I know that, knowing you, I know you chase sunsets, and you always say that the sunset, reminded you of Kyle. Is there a reason, you want to explain that to people too?
I am a sunset chaser. That's right. That's my little hashtag sunset chaser. I always thought my son was in charge of the sunsets. When there's certain ones, not every day, but some days I'll see it and I'll notice it and I'll say, good job, Kyle. That was good. Mommy liked that one. So, yeah, that's just kind of my little thing. When you lose a child, you start looking for signs and you start seeing signs in different ways. You start seeing things that remind you of him, or you may smell an aroma and say, wow. So you get little reminders and little shoulder taps, things about your loved one, your child, your mom, whomever.
Is that your reason for traveling more now?
I think I started traveling. Yeah, I started traveling a lot when he first passed. And yeah, I haven't stopped. So I am on a constant sunset chase for sure. That's right.
So you okay, so you have 4 boys and 5 counting Kyle, but 4, yep. Right?
Yes.
So can you how is your relationship with them? I'm up here looking at another
my kids are great. What do you mean? My kids are fantabulous. My boys are, they're doing their summer fun stuff. It's time, school's starting soon, so they'll be home. Yeah, they're good. My son, who's 22, is actually in college. He's still playing football. He just graduated from Ivy League school. He's now in grad school, and he's playing football for Cal in Berkeley. So we're excited about that. This is going to be his last year of football, or hopefully last year of college football. Hopefully it'll go somewhere else. My kids are good. My oldest son still lives in Atlanta, working, got his apartment, his car.
Boys.
Thank you. He's living his best life. Yeah, and my babies are doing great. Everybody's fine. Everybody's doing really fine. And guess what? I ain't got no thunder in the background like you. That's why life is good.
I'm what is going on?
Life is good. You see, it's hot where I am.
But yeah, so a lot of people in the chat I've been looking, they want me to ask you about a reality show. Are you what made you do the reality show you did, and would you ever consider doing another one?
God, I want them to buy the book. I'm not going to answer anything else because I talk about that in the book.
Okay.
I talk about everything in the book. I talk about my children. I talk about reality shows or, why I did it. I talk about my nonprofit. I talk about heartbreak, losing my mom. Somebody said, "Are you sitting outside?" Not so bad. They say they saw you got furniture moving. Y'all, that's Atlanta.
Yeah.
But traveling is a great way. Let me say this one
every
more
other
thing.
day.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to talk over you.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was saying that travel is, I mentioned travel because I said someone just said about it. It does relieve stress. And it helps you to see that maybe your situation isn't so bad. You go to different places where people have less than you, less access to things, and they just happy as I don't know what. And it makes you really appreciate the things that you take for granted. I love to travel.
So everybody wants to know where exactly they can find the book.
Okay, the book is on TamekaRaymond.com. TAMEKA Raymond.com. Order the book. You're gonna really, really enjoy it. I believe it. I'm sure of it.
Okay, well, listen, I appreciate you coming, and I know, it was a struggle. I told you it wasn't gonna be too bad. I wasn't gonna get too messy with you.
Thank you. Don't get messy. We cool. But you guys, we're gonna sign a petition for Michelle to delete at least 3 bad articles. She can keep all of them. But let's just find the 3 most salacious and just help your friend. If it's not true, it should come down. That's my only rule. If it's true, then it's just true.
Okay, Tameka. What do I always tell you, Tameka?
3 out of 30 ain't bad. Shit.
What do I always tell you, Tameka? I cannot change history. Moving forward, I gave you a ton of positive press.
It doesn't outweigh it for some reason. When you Google me, that shit still comes up. The positive don't stand on top of. Well, maybe you'll start, see now you stop writing, so you don't write as much.
Well, I'm on a break. I'll be back.
Okay, well, refresh because, child, the old stuff is popping up faster than the new stuff.
I'll probably write about this, Tameka.
That would be awesome. That's a way to debut back into the blogosphere.
Yep, all about you.
That's so great.
And our history and stuff.
Yeah, we had a crazy history, but it came full circle. And I'm glad that you personally, firsthand, got to know me. Aside from even things that you were once thinking and writing and other people were writing, you got to do one-on-one and see me interact with my children. See, they just thought I was just latchkey, left the kids in the corner with a piece of yarn around their neck. They probably just thought, what kind of mama is she? All these terrible articles talking about me.
Why do you think the kids was reading my blog?
Not yours. It's just it's a collaborative effort you guys had in the mudslinging. It wasn't just you, honestly. It wasn't just you. It was quite a few people. And I just think that it's just fair. Everybody's reputation is important to them. And I'm a business person. I can't do business with new clients and different people and all this crazy stuff comes up. They be looking like, what in the hell? I don't know.
Did you see Sierra Content? I guess it's a Sierra fan blog. Asked you a question about Sierra.
I love Sierra. I just saw her, actually. We were eating crab legs at a restaurant together.
Crab legs?
We love them. What?
I know we do.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, no, Sierra is beautiful. What did they ask me about her? I love her.
What was your connection to Sierra? Didn't she help her create the bathing suit with the jeans look?
Okay,
Did she know she would blow up like she did?
I'd say yes, I did help create it. I was gonna say, did she know? I don't know what she knew, but she knew
that Sierra would blow up.
Did I know? Oh, I'm sorry. I figured she was a talent. She was dope. She could dance better than anybody I'd ever seen. She had showmanship and she was cute. I didn't see why not. And there was no one really like her, doing what she was doing. So
okay.
Sierra has it together. She doesn't miss. I'm just proud because she's like really turned into a serious fashionista. She got the look, her hair, her body is together. She really understood the assignment and ran with it.
She did. It got her a good man to boot.
It's beautiful. Her whole situation is beautiful. I'm proud of Sierra.
Mm-hmm. Well, is there anything you would like your newfound fans to know? Because everybody in here,
Yay.
like, they love you, they love you, they love you.
I
Honey.
love y'all. You guys buy my book, and I hate saying that because it sounds like I'm selling something. Like buy my book,
Well,
but
you
I
want to
do.
sell your memoirs. Come
I
on now.
know. I have a memoir, you guys. I'm talking about my life. I talk about, struggles that I had as a single mom when I was very young, things you guys don't know, um, career stuff, how I got into the business. I do, I talk about a lot of things. I think it's a pretty open book. I hope I don't step on too many toes and make people pissed off. But yeah, it was good.
Okay. Who are like some of the top? Can you name top 5 people you've styled really quickly?
Top five. Patti LaBelle, Sierra, Chris Brown, Dr. Dre, Jay-Z, Usher, Aretha Franklin,
Dang, 6.
Timberland,
Dang,
Aaliyah.
7.
I mean, come on, we could go through the
Okay,
names.
don't brag some more. How many more?
Tony Braxton.
Oh,
I don't know. There's a lot of people. Salma Hayek. I worked with a lot of people. I've styled a little bit of everybody.
okay.
What's his name? My guy, Donnell Jones, T.I., Ludacris. I mean, I can go through. What's this guy? Lathan. Remember Lathan? Do you like it in the morning?
Oh, yes.
That was he had one single and I styled it the video.
I miss my friend. When you coming back to the A so we can hang out?
Oh Lord, I don't know, but I will be, obviously promoting my book. So I will have to come to Atlanta. I think I'm gonna do a book signing in Atlanta at some point. I would love all your people to buy the book, and I will sign it if they come with it in hand. I will sign their book. Yeah. So I may be doing that maybe like September, October. I'll be in Atlanta for that.
Okay, cool. Well,
Yeah.
listen, I don't want you to give too much tea up for the book. Most of the stuff I wanted to talk about was, us.
That's good. That's fine.
And our battle, honey, and we still battling, but that's okay. You still
We
my
are
friend.
not battling, but your fans and followers will agree. Your reputation is everything. That's all you got. Your word is all you got. So of course, anything that is disparaging, if it's true, I don't care. But if it's a lie, take that shit down. Take it down, Shawty. Shawty Red. Shawty Red, take that
You
down.
ain't get no tea, girl. You ain't been here long enough. We spilled a lot of tea. You just wasn't listening.
Yeah, you weren't listening. And I'm not giving tea. We're not spilling tea. I am the tea. My name's Tameka.
Yes, T Tameka.
That's right. That's right.
Well, look, you want to take calls or you just ready to go?
I'm going because I'm going to dinner.
I knew you.
I'm not a
about to go,
Scorpio. Yeah, I'm on my way to dinner. I have a dinner date, people. Am I styling any celebrities?
Are you dating? Can we get into what? Are you dating out there?
Of course. I'm dating, of course. I'm a single woman. Michelle does not lie. Oh, somebody got your back. So you should have thought about that before you did it. These people are so funny. Lord,
They are.
That's fine. I don't care. I don't care what they say. But
well, anyway, enjoy your date.
Thank you so much. I'm going to dinner. And yes, I do still style a little bit. Anthony Hamilton. I just did a video for Anthony Hamilton. I still work with Patti LaBelle occasionally, not a lot. She's kind of an autopilot now. Patty's been around. She knows what to put on. She got it. I still shop for her, sometimes and get her closet up to speed. And that's it.
Okay, cool. Well, I appreciate you. We will talk soon.
We need to. Can we save my website, TamekaRaymond.com?
I did. I actually put it in the chat, and I'm going to put it in the description box.
Thank you.
TamekaRaymond.com. Bam.
Here I Stand memoir. Yes, available. Go ahead and order your copy. Order one for your mother and your family and everybody. That's it.
Yes, we will get the book. I'll get the book.
Okay. All right.
Thanks, Tameka.
Bye. You're welcome. Bye.
Now y'all can call in because I already know. Y'all gonna roast me. Anywho, I'm gonna just close this out. I'm not gonna take any calls. Y'all think I should take any calls from y'all? Press 1 if you think I should take calls. Press 2 if I should just let it go. Because thunder and lightning is killing me over here. It's really killing me. He said, pin it in the chat. Redeem yourself, blogger. I did. Hold on. I pin it right now. Don't be acting now. I said I was gonna put it in the description box. 1-1 no. 2-1-1. 2-1-1-1. 2-1 yes 1. I will take. Oh, it's half and half. Hard copy, $27. See, it's pretty reasonable. Reese, I'm gonna get it. Now she tried it. No, take some calls until the lights go out. I will take approximately 3 phone calls. 3. Uno, dos, tres. 3. I have put the link in the chat. 3. 1, 2, 3. Call in. We taking calls. 1, 2, go to Pantheon. 2, 1, 1. It's mostly ones. Okay. Hey Michelle, I just joined and Miss Tameka Foster. What happened? Please rewind and watch it in its entirety. Okay. It is a very rainy night in Georgia. A very, very, very rainy night in Georgia. Did y'all get the link? Hold on, let me where I put it. Now I can't find it. Oh, there it is. All right, it's up. So if y'all gonna call. If not, I'm about to go and let the Lord do his business. Okay. Invite members to Pantheon. Yes, if you are not a Patreon member, please join Patreon at patreon.com. iamATLien. The link is in or should be in the description box. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. I do have a screener that I'm supposed to watch with Patreon, but every time it gets late, I feel like I be leaving a bunch of people out. So I really wanted to go to Patreon at like a 8-ish kind of time and do the screener instead of doing it late. But I don't know. I know a lot of y'all are night owls just like me, child. I know a lot of y'all are night owls. Jessica, how you always getting here quick? The first person.
Hey, Michelle.
Hi, Jessica.
Now, at first, when she was talking, I went to straight from the A and I typed her name in.
Don't come in here and blast me, please. Don't blast me.
No, but to be honest, most of the first articles that came up was like, it was something about her foundation. It was something about this. It was something about that. Like it was all positive stuff. And I was like, what is this lady talking about? I had to really go back and dig. Even when I Googled her name and straight from the A, the bad stuff didn't pop right up. So I don't know if because maybe she had been Googling herself and she's clicked on those articles before that Google is giving her those articles first. But from my end, I've never Googled her and I've never Googled, and looked for her on your site until today. Now, when I finally did sift through all the good stuff, I did get to one article and I was like, oh, this is messy. It was the fan mail from 2009.
Well, if somebody wrote it, then it got nothing to do
with me. But Michelle, then it was, I think, and see what prompted that, I thought was this what prompted it. The article, Tameka Raymond needs a referral. Did Usher request the DNA?
Oh, we're not pulling up old stuff. Don't do that, Jessica. We ain't doing that today.
But I think that must be what she is, carrying on about. So if that's the case, then I would because at first I was like, no, keep it up, But if that's the one she's talking about, then maybe.
I have to go look. I don't
maybe
know.
You can it's archived anyway, so I don't know. But overall, I think that was a good interview. I didn't like the lateness, but she won us over after that. And as she was talking, I did remember like how back in the day she did have a real bad rap. It was his mama didn't like her type of stuff. And I remember that, but it wasn't, I don't think it came from you though. It was just stuff that was just floating around everywhere at that time. I honestly feel like it was more like maybe his PR people, you know what I'm saying? That was maybe planting those stories out there, putting it out there about her or something. I don't know, but I'm glad that she was able to move forward and persevere past all this. She seems like a really nice, humble lady.
She is. She's a nice person.
Yeah, I didn't expect that at all. Did you ever do the you said you didn't do the screener yet, right?
Oh no, I haven't done it yet.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
All right. Well,
That's all I wanted.
All right.
All righty, bye.
Good night. Hold on, y'all. Why y'all not on camera? Why are y'all not on camera? See, Jessica, you cause problems. You call in here and you not on camera, and you make everybody else think that they could not turn on their camera. I need y'all to turn on y'all camera. If not, I'm not talking to you. Period. 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 No cameras on. No cameras. None. Okay. Well, I'm about to go. It's 4 people in here, and none of them got their cameras on. Nobody. Well, I mean, you was on camera, Jessica, but it was a dark room, so it really don't count. It really don't count. Nobody's turning on their camera. What is up with that? Y'all be calling in all these different places. Y'all be calling in on Instagram. Y'all call in everywhere. And then y'all want to call in my channel and be an avatar. No, this is not the avatar channel. I don't never be an avatar. Why y'all want to be avatars? Well, we carpooling over to the Pantheon. Okay, let me go and head on over there. Head on over to the Patreon, honey. Head on over to the Patreon. We're doing the After Dark on Patreon. Patreon.com. iamATLien. Shout out to Tameka Foster Raymond for calling in tonight and talking about her memoirs. I will play the video one last time before we go. You know how we do. We get it popping over here. Hold on. Let me put it in here. Tameka. Y'all go buy her book, TamekaRaymond.com. Okay? Okay. And we're going to hold on. You can also get to the link via her Instagram, which is Tameka Foster. So there's that. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight, and we'll watch this as we leave. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Thank you very much, and I will see you guys in the next video.
Growing up in Oakland, who knew that my life would take the turn that it would? At 19, I was pregnant with a child that had no father. I had to just put my head down, focus, and build a career to provide for myself and my child. My career in fashion took off. Sought after, I worked with both groundbreaking and legendary talent. I was considered to be one of the best. This put me in the entertainment industry's most elite crowds. This was all before the age of 25. Life was good. By 29, I was engaged and married on New Year's Day. That didn't quite work out as planned. Hey, we were young. Divorced and remarried in the same year, I felt like a princess. I was living the dream. I felt on top of the world.
The rest of my life to be the greatest husband ever to you.
That's what he said.
Until it began to spiral. Shit got real.
Tameka Foster is a celebrity fashion stylist, designer, author, and mom. And now for the first time, she's opening up about the medical crisis that nearly took her life.
I nearly died. In fact, I flatlined for a brief period. Just when I thought life couldn't get any worse, by 39, I was divorced yet again. And then the unimaginable happened.
This summer, in the midst of Usher and his ex-wife Tameka's heated custody battle, Kyle Glover, Tameka's 11-year-old son with ex-husband television executive Ryan Glover, was accidentally hit by a jet ski After 15 days on life support, Kyle's heart stopped.
I found myself in the darkest place, yet here I was in the midst of one of the hardest battles of my life. And it just didn't stop there.
CPR on him. Yes, they doing CPR on him now.
I lost my mother in June of 2015. I was at ground zero emotionally. I had to keep up appearances, right? Sometimes the loneliest people are in the most crowded rooms. So I decided to go on my own self-love journey. I began to travel. It helped me to see how other societies coped and dealt with devastating heartbreak and loss. Here I stand to finally tell my side of the story. Unfiltered and unapologetic. A story of survival and perseverance. You think you know the story, but you don't even know the half. Growing up in Oakland, who knew that my life